At Scouts, I made a decision that we only do things that we can innovate. If we cannot innovate it, we will just not produce it, and we will wait until we get an idea how to make it better. The development process, we always strip the problem all the way down to the very essentials, and instead of evolving the existing, we rather invent from scratch. But I love that. It's part of the job and it's part of the learning curve. At Scout, I'm privileged to do this 80% of my time. In fact, this year there has not been a single week that I wouldn't be testing some new stuff. How wonderful my job is. And I know it's weird, but actually I found myself looking forward to go back to work on Mondays. I love Scout. I love Monday. Erika, Susanna and Matej take care of all the operations and customer support, so I don't need to get really involved in that. The guys in the carbon workshop, as well in the CNC machining and welding, they deliver incredibly consistent quality for years. The same with the guys in the assembly workshop. They work independently and reliably. They feel being part of the team, they share the mission, and it just feels so good. It's the team of these reliable colleagues and suppliers that I'm grateful for spending very little time with micromanagement and quality control, and I can focus on the things I love. I love the Scout team because they allow me to do the things I love. Every week I receive messages from customers how they are happy to unbox their new paramotor, how they enjoy flying it, messages of gratitude for the educational videos that we did because they help them to understand the aircraft better, or for the maintenance videos because they help them to fix their problems. Also for the paramotor adventure videos that inspired them to do their own adventures. I'm really privileged to have a job that provides such an immediate and positive feedback loop. It's very rewarding, guys. Thank you very much. I wish the guys in the workshop would have the opportunity to receive such positive feedback as well. Well, maybe you would want to drop a comment, and I'll make sure the message will be delivered. Meeting the pilots is even better. I was lucky enough that flying in the United States, Iceland, Saudi Arabia, Israel, the Dolomites, Spain, you name it, was part of my job. It actually feels like lying to my wife when I tell her that I go to work. But the best part was flying these places with new friends, excellent engineers, top-level executives, top-level scientists, Red Bull athletes, but also normal people like me, and we just bonded quickly and beautifully while flying together, sharing the barbecue, or being squeezed in a small van traveling to the next location. And I was always wondering how come that I meet only nice people on these trips. Maybe it's because the sport and the nature of these trips attract like-minded people. Or maybe it's the nature of these trips that extract and empower the good in the people. But having all these trips with beautiful, nice friends, what's there not to love about that? I'm glad that I succeeded to maintain my passion for flying. And I mean, flying in Iceland or United States, it's hard to beat, but I also love the flights back home. Sometimes they're usually very short, testing some new gear, but even my son started flying recently, and flying with my son it's a whole new level of awesomeness. I love the Scout because a large part of it is flying, so it's great. you watched my personal confession this far, there's a good chance that you love the Scout too. I would like to hear your story.